Alright, so, a friend of mine is letting me use his old phone. That allows me to do something I normally can't do on my own phone, which is read the text messages. Now, with Shannon Alvarado, when I left there, I'd made a call to her, and she had told me that things are different there, that she wishes that I would come back and that they would help me how I needed. Well, I didn't really feel comfortable going back there. I knew how Rick would treat me, and I made a video after speaking with her about how I didn't want to go back. I didn't want to go deal with Rick and his opinion, and that she should really talk to Rick about that. How Rick, if I go there, I'm going to have to deal with him being a dick. But she's the one who made that offer. Now, with the shit that happened in Wyoming, which I still need to write down, it was a pretty fucked up situation. So, when I left there, basically they had done what it is that I told them and Shannon told them not to do, which is drug me. They needed to listen. They needed to allow me the paperwork to write down a fucking report. They refused. Every fucking cop does this. Rihanna was supposed to help me, but she didn't. She was being selfish. All she cared about was her booze. She didn't keep her word, and I'm a bad person for this, right? Am I a bad person because Shannon Alvarado didn't keep her word? Now, check this out. We'll show you how right I am. When I left, she typed on Thursday, September 12th at 9:09 a.m. Hey, please let me know you're okay. I typed, I need $325 to get released. Can you send me any part of that? You guys should have been there for that fucking scenario. Holy shit. Well, I only had 10 minutes to figure out where it is I was going to go, because after they put those drugs in me, I fucked up their timeout room. I even tried to hang myself in there with the wires that I tore out of the wall. They didn't give a fuck. They would have loved to see me die. Anyway, I also typed to her after I got my bus ticket. I typed, I will be on my way to Sherman Oaks in about 6 hours. My bus will drop me off in Anaheim. Thursday, September 12th, still. I don't have my computer, so I can't make videos, but I have most of my paperwork, so I can still work on my cases. I know you said I could come back, but I want to make sure that it is still okay. Almost to Salt Lake City. Are you awake, Miss Shannon? I type, Glenn Biggs is the mental health coordinator for Rollins. He kind of snuck me out of Wyoming by getting me on a bus. I didn't know where to have him get me a ticket to. I panicked and said Sherman Oaks. I didn't know where else to go. Are you mad at me? I don't know what to do. And then I got a reply here. You can't come here. This is Rick. You're not welcome here. Did I or did I not call this? By the way, you can still go back. Those videos are still there. I typed, Shannon said the opposite. Have her call me. And that video is still there. You can see that. I typed, I don't mind being civil, Rick. I also don't mind telling you that the only person I know of who I believe would not welcome me there is you. And I was absolutely right about that, by the way. Shannon is a big girl, and thankfully it's her place, not yours. And I truly believe that. However, what he has to say is more important than what I have to say. While he's been ear breathing at her for months and months, being pissed off about something that I have had to go through for 3 fucking years. But there's no consequences for him. The only thing he's got hurt is his fucking pride, and he's allowed to be a butthurt little fucking cunt rag. Fuck you, Rick. She typed back, Sean, this is Shannon. We don't have the space now, which is fine. Also, I'm not a doormat. Fuck you. You are a fucking doormat. You kicked Rick out of there at least 200 times, and he's still fucking there, isn't he? You are a doormat. And you thought I was a doormat too. But I'm not. I stick up for myself. I was stuck in a subservient situation where I had to listen to you two be verbally abusive every fucking night over trivial shit. Meanwhile, I have real goddamn problems. Actual problems. You going off on Rick for a whole fucking week about him cheating on you. You're fine when you're sober, but as soon as you get that liquor in you, you're screaming at him about cheating on you again. The dude's a fucking Uber driver at the time. He has to wait on people sometimes. That dude who waited on me on the 6th of January of 2018, he waited for quite a fucking while. As far as you not being a fucking doormat, no, I'm the fucking doormat here. I'm the one who's not allowed to express his emotions. You don't care how you fucking affected me. You don't care how that affected me. I wasn't calling you a bad person by showing that. I was showing you exactly what it is that shut me down. Meanwhile, you get pissed off at me like I'm evil when I do it. And here, also, I'm not a doormat. Well, with all due respect, maybe if you'd have listened instead of getting drunk and treating people like shit, I wouldn't have felt like a doormat. Maybe if you had actually allowed me to do the things that you asked me to do. You claim that you didn't ask for anything in return. You did ask for things in return, but then you prevented me from doing the things that you wanted me to do. I should have charged you $120 an hour for every hour that I listened to you complain. Because you went on the same tangent every fucking night. Please, when is it my turn to be heard, Shannon? Also, it says, if you decide to come to California, you can't stay here, but I'm willing to try to help you when I can. Really? Then communicate with me. Help me to coordinate. But you have to realize I have a life too. I know you have a life. I also see that your life is mostly filled with entertainment. You don't have an actual job that you have to go to. You are secure and safe in your environment. You can kick Rick out, and if he doesn't leave, you can call the police. I can't do that. If I stick up for myself and you get abusive to me like you were with Rick, I'm the one who has to leave. That is not a safe environment. And then it says, despite everything, I'm still here. But please don't mistake my kindness for weakness. Ma'am, it's not kindness. It's cruelty when you don't keep your word and then you stuff it in my face that you gave me a sandwich. You stuffed that sandwich thing in my face almost 10 times when I called you tonight. I needed you to understand that I have emotions too. I'm separated from all of my loved ones. Who are you separated from?